Like a thought modern, y'all. Hey, Blakberry talk. Yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Braves swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. City behind me, we never gon' fall off. Talking that smoke, got to play like a call off. Falcons in motion, they running that route. Austin transition, we running them out. Brains in the post, yeah, they swinging for real. If you ain't tapped in, then you miss a field. Blakberry got them tuned in on the daily. Everything real, we ain't talking fugazi. Numbers on live, check stats, it's amazing. We callin' plays like we work for the Navy. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Braves swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Like, I've been on top of the wave. We talk sports like you part of the game. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta explain. I'm in the booth and I'm calling the plays. Never no bias, we talking about wins. Blakberry popping, they tuning again. Straight from the A, so you know what it is. If it's a tape, let me stand on it big. Falcons need rings, we know that it's coming. Hawks on the rise, you know how they grilling. Brace in the home when we copping the bottles. ATL up, yeah, we eating the column. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, yo, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Braves swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons running back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Shut you up. Like a thought modern, y'all. Hey, Blakberry talk. Yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Braves swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. City behind me, we never gon' fall off. Talking that smoke, got to play like a call off. Falcons in motion, they running that route. Austin transition, we running them out. Brains in the post, yeah, they swinging for real. If you ain't tapped in, then you miss a field. Blakberry got them tuned in on the daily. Everything real, we ain't talking fugazi. Numbers on live, check stats, it's amazing. We callin' plays like we work for the Navy. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Braves swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Like, I've been on top of the wave. We talk sports like you part of the game. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta explain. I'm in the booth and I'm calling the plays. Never no bias, we talking about wins. Blakberry popping, they tuning again. Straight from the A, so you know what it is. If it's a tape, let me stand on it big. Falcons need rings, we know that it's coming. Hawks on the rise, you know how they grilling. Brace in the home when we copping the bottles. ATL up, yeah, we eating the column. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, yo, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Braves swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons running back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts.
Home team, what's happening, home team? It's your boy Blakberry Lorex coming to let you know about the summer giveaway that we're having with the home team with Blakberry. That's Blakberry, no C, just the K. If you want to be a part of this giveaway, have a chance to win some free stuff, you gotta go to Instagram and subscribe to Blakberry Lorex on Instagram and enter the raffle for your chance to win.
Star slip bought the South. Watch a tone Mercedes Benz lit. This the Falcon strong. DJ Kings back to back like a boss 7. Try to run it, but the dog's too strong.
Home team!
Ready blitz. Every fact straight fire. Every line gon' hit. ATL made me this city's my heart. Step up, talk sports or get torn apart. Home team.
What? 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 What?
Home team.
Yes, sir.
Yes, got that child to the chip with a flex. Hawks in the cut, ice cold like a tag. A-town legend, I debate with the best. Come weak with the text, get laid to rest. Home team.
And it ain't no joke, you mother. I ain't gonna say it. I just seen Miss Pam name in the chat. I just seen Auntie Pam in the chat. I'm not gonna say it, but she know I'm gonna say it later. She know I'm gonna get the cussing. I'm gonna get the cussing. But it's fan speak. And y'all know what we do on fan speak. It's going down. Because we gonna drop the link. We finna drop the motherfucking link.
Don't speak about the cell, what your tone. Mercedes-Benz lit, this the Falcon throne. You gay games, bet the bad like a boss. Sub-bun, try to run it, but the dog's too strong. Hard hitting boss like a Brady gets. Every fast straight fire, every line gon' hit. ATM ain't me, this city's my heart. Step up, talk sports, so you're torn apart. Whole team.
Welcome, 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 welcome all to another Fan Speak Tuesday, where we like to drop the link and let the fans speak. Because if it's one thing for certain, is that the fans are the driving motion. They are the driving force that keeps the home team with Blakberry. That's Blakberry, no C, just the K. They are the driving force for this channel and for every channel there is with Atlanta Falcon content. Appreciate everybody that's come through. Appreciate everybody that's going to come through when they going to come through. Today, we going to have a conversation about Kirk Cousins, your homeboy, they homeboy, not my homeboy, Kirk Cousins. He's expected to be at mandatory minicamp right now. He's supposed to be there right now. I don't know what he's doing while he's there. He might be eating a goddamn popsicle. He might be sucking on a lollipop. Pause. He might be somewhere digging a fucking hole. He might be jumping from the highest of trees. I don't know what the fuck he's doing there, but he's expected to be in mandatory minicamp that started this morning. What does the Aaron Rodgers signing to Pittsburgh really mean to the future of Kirk Cousins with the Atlanta Falcons? What does it truly mean? I want the fans to come. I know there's some fans that's in this chat right now. I know there's some of them in here right now. They want to give that Kirk Cousins. They want to give him a piece of they mind. Old Kirk Cousins done created a whole lot of saltiness and a whole lot of bitterness towards him in the Atlanta Falcon fan base. So what we gonna do is we're gonna drop the link and we gonna let the fans give their take on Kirk Cousins being expected to be at mandatory minicamp. Now, it's been reported, and I saw this from an article with The Athletic. This was in The Athletic that he's expected to be at mandatory minicamp. I read that in The Athletic. That article came out yesterday. So he's expected to be in mandatory minicamp per The Athletic. I think he is expected to be there. But what does it mean if he still don't show up? What does it mean? We know he's expressed his feelings for wanting to go somewhere and be a starter. We know he's expressed his feelings about going somewhere and not having to compete for a starting position. But that sounds like some crazy shit for somebody of his age, of his history with his torn Achilles and his statuesque inability to move out of the pocket at times. What does this really mean for the future of Kirk Cousins? I would tell y'all what I think, but it ain't Blakberry Speak Tuesday now, is it? It's Fan Speak Tuesday. And we gonna drop the link. But before I do, let's give a shout out to all the loyal compadres and compadres that love to come through when they come through and hold it down with your boy. We got Georgia, Texas boy in the house. He say, what's happening, Blakberry and Falcons family? The new era is here. The Atlanta Falcons will rise in 2025. That my boy go. There you go. Currently not Georgia or Texas. That ain't none of y'all motherfuckers business. We got King Treyway in the house. He say, what's good, Blakberry and AFE and fam? What's up with you, King Treyway? What's up with you, my guy? And of course, the beautiful Miss Pam Muller Johnson, better known as Auntie Pam to the fan base, but I call her Miss Pam because she is a lady bird of Atlanta Falcon Nation, and she can be a spicy meatball when she want to be. Don't let her trick you. Don't let her fool you. Don't let her fool you. She all that niceness, all that smiling, them big old blushy cheeks. Don't let her fool you. She want to give Kirk Cousins a piece of her mind. I'm trying to tell y'all. Auntie Pam say, hello, Blakberry, and everyone in the chat. Happy Tuesday. Home team, home team, home team. Yes, ma'am, Miss Pam. I love it. She turned up this morning. She turned up. She turned up this morning. Who else we got in the business? We got Larry in the house. What's going on, Larry? It ain't nothing else. It's just Larry. And you better not let him catch you trying to say something else. It's just Larry. That's all it is. It's just Larry. We got Bernard Cantrell in the house with the red and black. What's up with your Bernard Cantrell? What's up with your Bernard Cantrell? We got Prince Kel89 in the house. He say, home team, let's get it. Hey, that's what I used to say every time I stepped on that motherfucking field. Let's get it, baby. I want to see what you all about. It's time to lace up and strap up. Ooh, we Prince Kel89 trying to bring something out of him. See, he know what's going on out here. He know what's going on out here. Hey, we finna drop the link. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody that's gonna come through when they gonna come through. We gonna drop the link. I wanna hear what y'all got to say about Kirk O'Bangs, Kirk O'Chains, your favorite cousin, your favorite cousin, the cousin that owe you some money, the cousin that don't know how to pick up the phone, the cousin that don't know how to stop calling, the cousin that keep coming by every time it's the first of the month and they need somewhere to lay their head, the cousin that keep on doing this, that, and the other, the cousin. That's who Kirk Cousins is to somebody, not me, but he that to somebody. We gonna drop the link so we can hear what y'all got to say about Kirk O'Bangs being at mandatory minicamp. Christy Lewis in the house. That's another lady bird of AFN gracing us with her presence. My homegirl, Christy Lewis. What's going on with you, Christy? What's going on with you, Christy? I'm finna drop that link on y'all. Y'all think it's a game. Paste. Post. The link is in the chat. Tap that link and come let your boy Blakberry know what's up. Come let me know what's up. Hold on, I need to pin it in the chat first. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go pin it in the chat. Gotta go pin it. All right, it's pinned. The link is pinned in the chat. We got somebody in the back. Georgia, Texas boy in the building. What's up with your Georgia, Texas boy?
What's happening? What's happening? Can you hear me?
What's up with you, my guy? You sound like you're talking through a tunnel. You in a tunnel? I, I hear the
How about
office
now?
phone in the back. What's up with you, boy? I can hear you now.
Cool, man. Hey, man. Kirk
What's
Cousins
up,
gonna be
man?
the best quarterback in the league, man.
He gonna be the highest paid one. That's for damn sure. If ever. That's for damn sure, Georgia Texas boy. He ain't just hey. You think he salty about collecting how much he finna collect this year? How
Listen,
much he
Kirk
how
Cousins.
much he supposed to
Kirk
collect?
Cousins is not mad. That man finna get $27 million this year to
You think
hold
he
a
mad?
clipboard.
You
Heck
think he
no.
mad?
And they got the crib. And his wife with her whole family. He got his boys learning about Georgia. You really think they mad? Shit.
I heard they was at Firing Bank.
Come on now. Minding their business. They go to Waffle House and everything. They all part of the community. They
Yep.
is not worried about nothing. Kirk Cousins is gonna retire. If he don't get picked up next off season, Kirk Cousins is gonna walk off in the sunset with that $10 million.
And if y'all not familiar, if y'all don't know what me and Georgia Texas boy are referring to, is the smoking mirrors, the smoke screen that's been provided to everybody by Terry Fontenot in the Atlanta
Oh,
Falcons front
Terry
office.
Fontenot a bad man when it comes to the smoke screens, boy. I'm telling you, boy, he'll throw him out of nowhere on you.
You got to pay attention to this stuff and just if ain't nobody noticed by now, Terry Fontenot is a shrewd little some bitch. He is sly.
No, see what the problem is when Terry and Raheem say something, the shit that we've been through in Atlanta, don't nobody believe it. But Terry and Raheem done told us exactly what they gonna do these last 2 years, word for word, bar for bar. But we didn't believe it. But they did it
That's true.
2 years straight. They say, hey, if we would have had better quarterback play, I wouldn't be in Atlanta. All right, I'm finna go get a veteran quarterback and I'm gonna draft a quarterback. All right, okay, boom. We had a top 8 offense. Defense was still bottom 8. All right, I'm finna replenish this whole defense in free agency and in the draft. Listen, we going all defense. And then, you had some people, we finna get a wide receiver, another tight end. Terry done told y'all, hey, I'm finna go all defense. We ain't got nothing else to do. When we got Jalen Walker, okay, that right there suffices some fans. But when Terry double dipped back in that first round, shit. I'm trying to tell y'all what I'm doing. I'm trying to build a winner.
He went and got the double pack Swiss swirls on their ass. The Swiss rolls. He went and got them double pack Swiss rolls on their
Come
ass.
on, man.
He said,
Man,
y'all thought I was finna come up in here for a cupcake. I came in here and got them Swiss rolls on y'all ass.
Reese cut Swiss roll at that.
Woo. Larry, my boy. What's up with you, Larry? Oh, Larry, he must not be ready yet. He must not be ready yet.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I'm
I
getting my
feel
kit
like
together. 1 minute, I'm getting my kit together.
then I feel like, that's something we ain't had. We ain't had a head coach and a GM to say, hey, I'm gonna do this and then go do it. We always had them say they gonna do this, but do it not the way they say they gonna do it. These last 2 years under Raheem and Terry, everything they said they was gonna do, they have done.
You ain't
Think
lying
about
though,
it.
Georgia Texas
Think
boy.
about it. We went 4-2. We tied for first place in the division. We lost the division outside of the division.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm gonna be honest about the Kirk situation, right? I ain't gonna say that he's mad, but I do feel like he do still want to play ball, and I think that certain decisions he made with the contract is kind of biting him. But I still do feel like it's smoke and mirrors, bro. Can't nobody tell me, bro, this not a smoke and mirror situation. It's just too obvious. It's too obvious at this point. Like
for the Falcons not to really try to, if this dude went all around y'all to make it seem like he did, if my mind telling me he did not skip over Raheem and Terry. Something just telling me he didn't do that. I think that's what they put out in the media to get the conversation going. But me personally, I don't really think he went over them. I think he talked to them. They told him to go to the owner, but the smoking screen situation from what we were talking about last week about that when the Falcons really wanted peanuts, they got Kirk to make it seem like they wasn't going for no quarterback in that draft last year, and we got
Facts.
him to secure the plan for the next 4 to 5 years.
Did that what just like did this year? They knew they wanted Jalen Walker or Michael Williams. So what's the first thing they do?
Played the
Malachi
safety.
Starks, the safest pick in the draft.
Yep.
Come on now.
And that's what I was just trying to tell somebody this morning at work. Like, bro, when Ubers kept talking about Malachi starts and they was pushing that narrative for a couple of weeks, bro, the league thought that's what they wanted, Malachi starts. Because they never even spoke about James Pierce Jr. like that either. He was on the board, but they didn't
The
really speak about that's who they really
man,
was
they
locking
talked
in
about
with.
Mike Green more than they
Yep.
talked about James Pierce Jr. And this man, two-time first team
On
All
God.
SEC.
Mike Green was the talk of the motherfucking town. Everybody wanted Mike. Everybody wanted to talk about Mike Green and how he
But think
ran
about
over
this, fellas. When
somebody
they went and looked
in
at
a
Mike Green,
practice.
when they went and looked at Mike Green, they took the whole step to make it seem like they were very interested in him.
That's
They
what I'm
took the
saying.
whole step.
That's what I'm saying. Raheem and Terry, man, these boys done linked up like kid and play.
Yep.
Motherfucking Chris Cross,
They
motherfucking
ran
the
the
Dudley
play. Yeah.
boys, motherfucking
Yeah.
the Ultimate Warrior and Sting. I'm talking about like these boys done linked up and linked up. Like, you know what? As long as we work together, we could build something in Atlanta.
But I think if I'm gonna be honest, fella, I think it's more sort of like a show of like we're gonna let the coaches do their job and let the front office do their job, but we're gonna be collaborative about it. But we all gonna do our job and not worry about everybody else's job. And I think that's what I'm seeing right now. Right, he ain't able to just focus on head coaching. He got him a good DC that he believe in. He got his good OC, and he's got everybody else. Now we just got to figure out, is Kirk gonna really play the part he need to play to keep Michael Penix ahead of the curve? That's all we looking for at
Think
this
about
point.
it. If Kirk Cousins really wanted to leave, if Kirk Cousins really wanted to start, when free agency started, he had 8 teams to choose from and chose not to lift that no trade clause.
Thank you.
So I feel like it's all part of the plan. The media want us to trade Kirk because it seems like they always want something to say about Atlanta. But Terry told y'all in the beginning, we are fine with Kirk being a backup. The money already accounted for. Think about it. If Kirk didn't get hurt, we weren't going to see Michael Penix this year anyway.
Yep. Because they said
Hell, everybody
2026.
got their quarterbacks already.
Yeah.
You don't wait this long in the game to go try to get somewhere and be a starter. Hell, everybody done figured out who they want to start by now almost.
Now, the only way I see the only way I see Kirk getting traded, gotta be one of these top teams lose a quarterback. I don't see no sorry team lose a quarterback, but a top team. Let's say like if Buffalo lose Josh Allen, I can see them calling about Kirk.
But
Yeah.
it's crazy you
Yeah.
say that, bro, because I just seen something yesterday. Well, I got a feeling if he do get traded, I think it would be the coach. I think it would be the coach.
Yeah,
The coach
we do have that
is an interesting
relationship
spot
with
for
trading
him.
quarterbacks to the coach.
Because of how the situation with AR-15 up there. I'm gonna be honest. I think they believe in dude. They just mad about what he did last year when he pulled himself out the game. Because I've been monitoring what the players been saying about in their organization. They like the young dude. They like the
Yeah.
young dude. They saying he done came in this year with a better mindset of being the number one and whatever the situation may be over there. But I do see that happening if Aaron wanted them go down. Because I know that damn sure don't believe in Daniel Jones. I don't know who believe in Daniel Jones.
But now that I hate to say it like this, now that Jim Irsay passed away and Anthony Richardson was his quarterback, if Anthony Richardson don't do his job, I can see them giving the keys to Daniel Jones.
But that's the question. Let's say let's say something happened to Anthony Richardson. Let's say he get hurt. Do they give the keys to Daniel Jones and still come to the Falcons for Kirk Cousins?
But see, that was what I was saying earlier. I only see a playoff team coming after Kirk Cousins because it's going to be pointless. If you're a sorry team, you lose your quarterback.
Exactly.
It's about 3-4 quarterbacks in this upcoming draft class, not counting Arch Manning. I think he ain't coming out until 27.
Yeah,
But
because somebody told me, because I was just talking to somebody, I was like, bro, he coming out this year. They were like, nah, bro, they finna do the whole 4 years.
Listen, the Peyton Manning, the Mannings, they real big on a quarterback playing at least 30 games before going into the draft. He ain't even started the whole season yet. So I don't see him coming out unless he just come out and pull up Joe Burrow. But I don't see him personally coming out this year.
I think a lot of the community, a lot of the NFL community, they do think he's gonna come out in the draft. I done heard it from multiple places. But like I mean, we already know the Mannings. They beat to their own drum, you know. So it's just with them. It's about a chess. They playing chess while everybody else playing checkers. That's one thing I got to give them Mannings. They know how to market themselves, and they know how to keep you on your toes, on the edge of your seat. But one thing I do believe that resonates with all athletes, with all of the young athletes, when an opportunity presents itself, a lot of them gonna jump on it. They gonna take it. Ain't too many of them, because let's say, because right now we looking at the league and we saying for the most part, most teams got their quarterback for the future. Most teams got their quarterback for the future. So you can afford to do another year of college and let an opportunity present itself where if you do another year of college, somebody don't fare too well, like an Anthony Richardson and Daniel Jones, because they both could eliminate themselves from being starters in the league during this 2025 season, based off of because we just know it can happen. But you have more opportunity in next year in the following season's draft, as opposed to this season. I mean, next 2026 draft. So if I was him, if I was Arch Manning, whatever they call that damn boy, I would do it I would go in 2027 draft. I'd do that last year of college if it was me. I just think it'd be more opportunity for him in 2027. But as far as Kirk Cousins go, he's expected to be at this minicamp. It's gonna be very interesting. It started today. They out there right now. They done already did warm-ups and everything. It's gonna be real interesting to hear the reports on exactly what he was doing.
I don't think he's gonna be there. I really don't, Blakberry. I don't think he's gonna show up. And if he do, he's gonna be isolated away from the team.
Ooh, that's not good neither, though.
Man,
that's not good.
Kirk Cousins is only showing up to not get fined.
Yeah,
the Falcons ain't listen. This one thing about it. We don't need Kirk Cousins this year. The media want us to have Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins know what he got to do. This is all about money. This ain't about playtime. This ain't about learning the playbook. Nothing. Kirk Cousins, you don't show up, you get fined. You show up, we keep moving. The plan is the plan. But see, the media come in and they feel like when they throw out these narratives, that changed the plan. We not in a rush to trade Kirk. If a team really wanted Kirk Cousins, Kirk Cousins will already be traded.
I think so.
If a team really wanted Kirk Cousins, or Kirk Cousins even had a whiff, he was going to be the starter in Atlanta, you would not hear Kurt about not being at minicamp or not being at OTAs. He would
So
have
let
been
me
there
ask
every
you and the
day.
home team this, Georgia Tech boy, because I've been kind of paying attention, right? I think they mad because Penis is our quarterback. Because it's kind of strange that like it seemed that after they said Penis our QB1, the media they started pushing Kirk in front of us. Kirk this, Kirk this, Kirk this, Kirk this, Kirk that, Kirk this, Kirk this. And it's like, why is it that y'all keep trying to push Kirk in front of our face, knowing that we got a
Because
new QB1?
it's Atlanta. We finally got over the hump. Just like Raheem said, we never, if we would have had better quarterback play, if we would have had a succession for Matt Ryan, he wouldn't have been here. The first thing he did, I'm finna go get my quarterback and my succession plan. I'm not going through not having a quarterback no more. Every time I had an attempt to be a head coach, I went through bullshit quarterback play. I ain't going through that no more. The first thing, think about it. Tampa Bay, I went and got bullshit Josh Freeman out of Kansas State.
Mm-hmm.
You really think I was finna come back to Atlanta and deal with Desmond Ridder? Bullshit.
See, that's how you know Raheem made an idiot. How everybody keep trying to make the man out to be, bro.
That's what I've been saying. Raheem know where we've been lacking. Because it's been the same thing since he been here. No succession plan to the quarterback. No dominant improvements on defense, meaning to go get that alpha dog. See, people looking at Jalen Walker. JPJ finna be that alpha pass rusher we've been missing
Yep.
since John Abrams.
You feel like he gonna get slept on? JPJ.
Man, listen. The first time he hit that corner and sacked Baker Mayfield or Bryce Young, he don't get slept on no more. It's just that
And when
you
he
got
tell
so
Josh
many
Allen
people.
ass up, pause.
It's just that you got a lot of people who don't watch Tennessee football and they don't understand that Tennessee has a rotation on their defensive line. So if you ain't playing no 50, 60 snaps a game, they don't care. Come on now, this man is better than Abdul Carter. Light years better than Mike Green, but don't nobody talk about it because of these fake character
Talking
issues.
spicy.
They push that bullshit narrative on about the character, bro.
And think about the character. I don't want to talk in front of the microphone. I'm here to play football. Not know I like to go party. I like to get in the car and race and somebody die. I can't keep my hands to myself.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
no.
That
Yeah,
boy
that he
Georgia,
living a normal life outside of
Georgia,
football.
Texas boy is on one
I ain't gonna lie,
today.
you just said some shit though, gang, because it's starting to dawn on me. When he said all that to Tori McElhaney, whatever her last name is, about I just want to play ball and I just chill outside of football, it kind of made her looking. I'm like, oh, okay, this why they
Think
mad.
about it. Think about it. We just drafted this man and he coming to Atlanta. I ain't gotta look for no girl. My girl played for the Los Angeles Sparks.
Mm.
So they can't PR him like that in the media
Think about it. Think
because
about
he
it.
ain't gonna be
Think
out.
about it. Mike Green would have got to Atlanta, so something's gonna happen at Magic City.
Or
Something's
they
gonna
probably
happen at
would have
Blue
sent
Flame.
somebody at him out the humble just to see how
Come
he
on
was
now.
gonna react.
Jalen Walker, I was born a football player. I was raised a football player. I went to Georgia as a freshman and became a captain. So
Nah, that
we
boy
already
straight up
know.
natural.
Come on now. Xavier Watts, bruh, I come from Nebraska, bruh. And I went to Notre Dame, bruh. I went to Notre Dame as a receiver and came out of safety. Just like Billy Bowman. I went to Oklahoma as a receiver, but came out of nickelback.
Mm.
They,
That boy Georgia, Texas boy, he giving y'all the gospel today, boy.
Don't lie, Georgia Tech, but I gotta tell you this though, bro. Why the hell you not on YouTube?
man, bruh, I be busy, bruh. You
I
know how many
understand.
people tell me that, bruh? I be busy, bruh.
Yeah.
I go to work every day, bruh. I'm a husband, I'm a father, bruh.
Real
And
shit.
like shit, man, I be on it, man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like, and then it's like I be wanting to start a podcast, bro. But when I feel like I got time, I ain't got time.
Real.
See, I'm fortunate. I'm out here on the block. I'm fortunate. That's why when I go to the crib sometime, if I'm late, like say if I'm at the crib and it's time for the rest pit on Thursday, that's why I be late most of the time. Wife need this, wife need that, wife
Come on
need
now.
this, that, and the
Come
other.
on now.
Kids jumping on your head. Somebody hungry. Somebody done hurt themselves. Somebody got to go to a doctor's appointment. Somebody got this going on. It's all kind of shit going on when you get to the house. But right here in my office, it's just me. But nah, man, Judge Texas boy, and if you know something about him, he ain't got to see some shit or hear some shit but one time. I already done noticed that about him.
Hell
He
yeah,
ain't
that's
got.
some big goddamn get to breaking it down like he a goddamn commentator.
He just need to hear or see it one time. That's all he need. He gonna remember it forever.
Oh man, I
I,
love them Falcons, man. I love them dogs.
so he definitely, I definitely appreciate him gracing us with his presence when he had time. But and something else about the content creating world that can be kind of deceitful uh to the people watching, to the listeners and the watchers, is a lot of times we do run out of shit to talk about. Like most of the time, most of the time, I'm looking up news articles and stuff like that for the team. I look up I go on Google Trends or something like that. I look up what's currently being talked about in sports, and if it's something that I'm interested in, then I talk about it. But a lot of the times we run out of shit to talk about. Mainly because it's just depending on what you want to talk about. See, me, I know I want to talk about Atlanta sports. I want to talk about Georgia sports. I like talking about sports in general, but I get bored with other sports. Like I'll mention some about golf and tennis and hockey and soccer. I'll mention some things about those if it's something hot in sports or something that's going on. But I ain't finna sit up here and have no whole goddamn topic about man one motherfucking sports. I'm just now maybe tennis, because I was into tennis for a little while, but Serena and Venus ain't playing no more, so I can really get. But I do like my other sisters that's in there right now though. I do like them, but hey, in this content creation world, uh, it is about time because uh when we putting together these shows, see that's why it's better for me to just go live, because as far as like doing a video and cutting it up and editing and all that, I ain't like Country Wayne. I can't just put some shit out there and just let it stick. Even though that shit worked like for him like a motherfucker, because he became a fucking millionaire. Not got that, not editing video and shit. But hey man, I ain't got time to sit there and edit and chop and screw and cut and all that. If I had time, I would, but I don't. So it's just better for me to go live. So it definitely is something that's time consuming. That's why I got respect for people that do it for a living. I don't, I don't, you know, I don't envy them not one bit, because I done seen what it takes to do this shit for a living, and it do take some shit.
Hey man, I appreciate everything y'all do, man, because this is where I get most of my Falcons information from. If I ain't on the Falcons message board or on Bleacher Report, man, I get most of my information on YouTube, man. Because I don't do social media. I don't do Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, none of that.
So I got
Yeah,
a question for y'all,
and
boy.
that's why I say we can't be irresponsible as content creators, giving out false information, giving out information based off our feelings when we in our, you know, I just, it's irresponsible, because like you just said, this where you mostly get the latest news from, AFN. So, and I'm not one to really give out a whole lot of news. I let Big Wheel and Coach Unchained and Ty and Maggie. I let them be the ones that do the breaking news and all that stuff. I'm gonna come in here and I just like talk. I'm more of a locker room talk. I just like locker room talk. What you gonna say, y'all? What you gonna say, Larry? What's up with you, John? What he said? He said you can always talk about Lamar Jackson. No hell, I can't either. Well, I get so sick and tired of hearing about fucking Lamar Jackson.
Man, they make it seem like Lamar Jackson played for the Falcons.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I feel
But
like
yeah,
in
man.
minicamp, as in defensive or offensive, that's gonna really step their game up and show they can really contribute and make us a better team this year.
I think it's gonna be Zach Harrison and Arnold Ebiketie. I think it's gonna be those two guys that improve the most on the team. Is Zach Harrison and Arnold Ebiketie. Because when I look at that Philadelphia team, I look at that Philadelphia team in the Super Bowl. And what I noticed the most about that defensive uh lance onslaught that they did on Kansas City in that first half, it was because of it was the way they rotated those guys in. It was never the same. Every play it was somebody different. Every play. So while we do think we got some monsters in Jalen Walker and James Pill Jr., we still need those other guys. Arnold Ebiketie, Zach Harrison, Trice. We're going to need those guys to be equally as impactful and effective when they're out there. Because that's gonna make the difference from getting off the field on 3rd and short or 4th and short or 3rd and long and they get a big chunk of it on 3rd down and now they just got a 4-1 or a 4-2 and they go for it. That's gonna be the difference between getting off the field and not converting and not stopping these offenses on 3rd down. Those rotational pieces, those guys that's rotating in and out, that's gonna
Yep.
be the difference.
And that's why I feel like these last 2 years, Raheem and Terry drafted the way they did. There is no more getting a project, no more diamond in the rough, no more San Diego States, no more Montana States, no more San Jose States. Like, I'm sorry, like these last 2 years, we went and drafted players who come from championship expiring programs. In the last 3, 4 years, the school they came from either played in the conference championship and or the college football playoff. There is no more. There is no more Troy Andersons. For every Troy Anderson, we want to go get a Billy Bowman. Proven production. For
Mm,
every Jalen Mayfield, we have replaced those with a James Pierce Jr. No more
mm-hmm.
development. We're going to go get bona fide, proven production.
I like that. Proven production. I like that.
Think about it. We got Jalen Walker from Georgia. That man done been to the SEC championship 2 out of the last 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
We went and got James Pierce Jr. I played in the SEC championship and in the playoffs, just like James Walker. I go get Xavier Watts. I played in the playoffs and the championship. We go get Billy
Mm-hmm.
Bowman. I played in the Big 12 championship. We go get Root. I played in the ACC championship. Dorless. I had the number 1 seed at Oregon. Michael Penix Jr. and Braylon Trice. We played in the championship at Washington. Casey Washington. Illinois played against Michigan in the Big Ten championship a few years ago. Everybody we're going to go get from championship expiring programs. No more experiments. No more projects. Let's build a fucking football team with real football players.
Got this say wheel, but I need to know: is this big wheel or
The
is
only
this our
motherfucker you
cross
know,
the
you
pond
already
wheel?
know who it is. You already know what it is, man. It's, the, it's this app you use and got they ain't got none of my
Yeah,
avatars up under that bit.
yeah, the out, yeah, yeah. All right, man. You took a while. What you had going on? What you had to get the eggs and bacon? You had to get the
Man,
eggs and
look,
bacon
I
cooked?
had some bills I had to take care of real quick. Then I seen your ass was live. I'm like, damn, it is Tuesday, goddamn. This nigga
Yeah,
early.
it's too. Yeah, early on Tuesday, but
What we talking about?
shit, Kirk Cousins expected to be in mandatory minicamp today. You
Of
think he
course, he
gonna
ain't trying
show
to
up?
lose no money. Shit, he ain't trying to lose no money. He gonna be there. He gonna be there, bro. Then it don't even matter to me because we talking about QB2. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn, bro. You want to lose money? Fine with me. Get some of that money on back.
Yeah.
But all I want is that that cohesionness and that chemistry between QB1 and our wide and our pass catchers. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I want.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a couple backup. We got a Eastern stick pause. We got we got him back there. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta hope that he just don't get hurt if Kirk
And we
Cousins on
got
that type of
Emory
time.
Jones.
Say what?
And we got Emory Jones.
Well, that's just a count about it. But yeah, we got him too, and we got Felipe Frank who know how to play quarterback. So we just
And we
gotta
got
hope.
Cordell Hodge, and we can always give Troy Anderson a shot at quarterback because he damn sure can't play linebacker.
Oh no, y'all keep playing. Troy been in that field,
Damn.
so Troy
Boy,
been in that field.
they had Troy
Yeah,
neck like a bow tie, boy.
yeah. They forget. They only problem Troy got is staying healthy, bro. Cause when that
Yep, and got
motherfucker
an
get on that
injury
field,
settlement with his name on it.
when he get on that field, that boy play ball. Let's not act like that boy don't goddamn go head hunt out there.
When he can stay on the field. It's been
Yeah,
two
that's what I'm
years
saying.
straight
So
injury.
that's what they doing. They working on getting that man right, dog. He getting right.
I
Watch
hope
what I
so,
tell you.
Will.
He gonna be surprised. He gonna be surprised at y'all motherfuckers out here. Tell him.
I sure hope they getting his ass ready. I hope they putting what's that shit that they put in Wolverine body so he can have
Titanium. You talking about
titan.
titanium?
Yeah. I hope they putting
Fuck
titanium
that.
in
We
there
need
some
we need
big time.
vibranium. We need vibranium in that motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They need to shoot that motherfucker up because I swear every time that motherfucker touch the field, he get hurt.
Think about it, man. Did that Wildcat play last year when Dogman hiked the ball over Bijan Robinson? He supposed to put Troy Anderson in the game instead of Bijan.
Mm-hmm.
But Troy was hurt, so the best availability is availability, and he wasn't available.
It's gonna be real interesting to see who they talk about during minicamp, during this mandatory minicamp, because
That's what
we
I'm
didn't
waiting
hear
on.
we didn't hear shit about Troy Anderson. I didn't hear too much of nothing about D Alford. I didn't hear too much of nothing about. Matter of fact, I don't even think D Alford was at OTA.
Nah, I ain't, he was there. He was there.
They didn't talk about him. They ain't talk about you. I'm just real curious to see who they talk about.
Think about it. This whole off season, you wanna know what the conversation's been about? Kirk Cousins, Grady Jarrett, and Drew Dogman.
Yeah, a lot of
The
a lot
Falcons
of them
did nothing
driving.
to improve. We wasted a first round draft pick. That's the whole conversation. That's the whole conversation.
Well,
Oh,
who
the
they?
Falcons don't have a pass rusher. Boy, we got damn near every type of pass rusher that that you need on your team, and we got in Atlanta. You want speed, we got speed. You want speed to power, we got speed to power. You want power, we got power. What do you want? We got it. But no, we don't get talked about. Just Kirk Cousins unhappy. We let Grady walk and we let Drew Dogman walk. Now our offense gonna suck. Our defense gonna be worse than what it was. Narrative.
Man,
Pushing the
Grady
narrative.
Jarrett was literally getting his ass stood up at the line. He was reaching for tackles. He was reaching for tackles. Wasn't chasing down nobody no more. Wasn't talking all that cash money. Getting up, stomping his feet after a big play in the backfield. I ain't seen none of that shit last year.
No. I rock with Grady. But Grady Jarrett, I don't know. I mean, 20 million for 4 sacks over the last 3 years? No.
Man, beat it.
Like, I'm kind of what Big Will say. Like, yeah, I would have gave Grady Jarrett about 10 to 13 million, but hey, I'm kind of what Big Will say. Like, yeah. I just got Morgan Fox, who had more sacks than Grady over the last 3 years for way less money.
Shantae Rose just say we got too many new toys. They ain't gonna talk too much about the offer than them. Man, why y'all don't like the offer?
I ain't
The
gonna
offer
lie.
always been solid for us.
He cool. But like I feel like, oh man, he did some bullshit last year. Like,
it was just one game. It was just okay.
Blakberry.
It was a couple.
Game.
It was a couple games. It was
Even year before, like he was alright. But like when he go against a nice slot receiver, man, he playing jingle bells out there.
I mean, I think about this, y'all. You're not finna pick on Jesse Bates if you're an OC. You're not finna pick on AJ Terrell unless it's like for some reason the first couple games of the year they pick on him because I guess they be hearing about it partying ways in the offseason, so they got to wake his ass up. But you had Mike Hughes playing; he was playing better than everybody out there last year before he got hurt. So you went finna pick on those guys, and Justin Simmons. I mean, he still had a little bit of a reputation for being a solid safety. So the first person to come to mind for an offense to pick on is the offer. So if you getting targeted the majority of the time by the offense, you gonna have moments where you look, people gonna give you the side eye.
But I feel like he can't guard tight. He can't cover tight ends though.
Well, in today's league, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know this. I'm gonna put y'all on game to this. This ain't your cousin Pookie tight ends no more. These tight ends can get after it. Most of these tight ends are as athletic than a motherfucker coming into the league. We ain't seeing a whole lot of tight ends now that's because you ain't even seeing a whole lot of them that's like George Kittle. Like we know George Kittle ain't no shifty guy. George Kittle, big body that's real good at using his body to box out defenders. But you got guys like the boy in Green Bay now. He an athletic tight end. The boy in Buffalo, he athletic tight end. Hawkinson, an athletic tight end. You got a whole lot of tight ends in the league now, man. That's freaking athletic. Some of these DBs, these nickelbacks, they really do got their hands full. They got their hands full with these tight ends in the league today. So I ain't gonna get on D off too hard about that. But what I will say is, it was just unfortunate. God damn, everybody want to bag up at the same goddamn time? Where the fuck y'all come from? My bad, y'all hear all these backup sirens in the back. But
what's up, everybody?
They Sean Coswell.
Yes, sir.
What's up with you, OG?
I heard you talking about Kirk Cousins earlier. Well, to me, Kirk gonna be there. Like I think Big Will said that he don't want to lose on money since he's money hungry anyway. But I think Kirk gonna do the white flag out and then sit back there and take the backup job and then smile because he ain't got nowhere to go unless you're gonna retire. So he's gonna be a nice little Kirk with a little iPod, on my iPad, and sit back down on the bench and be quiet with a helmet on.
I mean, if let's just say the smoke screen that myself and Georgia Texas boy and Larry and some other folks. Let's say it wasn't a real smoke screen. Let's say this just is Kirk Cousins just being stupid. Let's just say that is the case. It ain't nowhere like Deshaun Caldwell just said. Where he gonna go now? We got to actually go play some games now.
Yep.
In order for him to see if he gonna have a job or not this year as a starter, because that's the only way we gonna know now. Because everybody is set up now.
Yeah, because if he's playing preseason and he don't look up to par, he ain't going away anyway. They're gonna like, oh no.
Do you think he play in the preseason? Do you think he plays in the preseason if he's still on the Falcons roster? Do you think he play in the preseason?
I think he need to play in the preseason because.
But will he though?
I think he would because to me, I'm trying to piggyback on what you said a long time ago that he could be working with the Falcons and playing us because it seemed like, yeah, it's like the more he talk about leaving, the more he get quiet. You know, first he was talking a lot, and then closer, he started shut up. If they played us, well, really didn't play us. They played the NFL. Cause me and you, Blakberry, we saw it already. And all they're doing, everybody like, you know, they got all that controversy. They not watching what we doing because they watch what Kirk doing. So
right,
sabotage. So while they watching Kirk, we just add stuff to set them up.
Sleight of hand. That's that sleight of hand mentality.
Yeah.
I like when paying attention turns into diabolical scheming.
Word.
Because Terry Fontenot, he done paid attention so well when he was in New Orleans that he literally saw some cricket. I believe he saw New Orleans do some cricket fucking shit. I can't remember who the GM was when he was there. His name escaping my. Well, say it again. Newman. Yeah, that's right. So he saw that some bitch do some backhanded shit. Well, I think he seen that motherfucker do some cricket shit. But I think he saw him do some cricket shit that blew up in his face. So now Terry done said, hell, I'm smarter than that motherfucker was. I can do what he was attempting to do, but I can do it in a way where I can just make it look like I don't know what I'm doing.
Word.
Think about it. How much of the fan base? We had so much of the fan base. What the fuck Terry Fontenot doing? What is he doing? That's everybody was trying to blame all this shit on Terry Fontenot. But Terry Fontenot don't know how to draft. Terry Fontenot don't know how to sign. He don't know how to get these free agents. He can't get nobody in here to play.
But look at that offense.
All along, he been putting together the best team in the fucking NFC, arguably on paper, all along. Now we got to give Arthur Smith a little bit of credit because that's Arthur Smith's offensive line, and I don't think it ain't no doubt that that's his offensive line. But everything else, Terry Fontenot.
I mean, all the years everybody complaining, why can't he get an offense player at first round? Why can't he set up the best offense out there?
Because the offense gonna set up the team. Like, okay, prime example. Let's look at the New York Jets. Top
up, Will?
5 defense, offense trash. No playoffs, no nothing. If we would have win
Nice.
defense 4 years in a row, folks would have been complaining about we ain't got no quarterback, we ain't got no wide receiver, we ain't got no running back. Our offensive line suck. But look, the offense got fixed. We fixed the defense in 2 off seasons.
Right. And then another thing, everybody keep going back to 2016. What was the dominant thing in 2016? The offense. And the defense, it had to be that
Top
top
10,
10.
top rank. Yeah.
Yeah,
We were like
because
bottom
the
like in the
offense was
league.
doing 30 plus points a game. All defense had to do is stop people from going over 20.
And
Do
we didn't even
you?
see that coming. We didn't even see that coming because we finished the season 8-8 in 2015. So we didn't know what we was gonna get out of Kyle
Right.
Shanahan in year 2. But we kind of did with Matt Ryan because every time in year 2, Matt Ryan take that leap when it comes to that new OC.
And then look, this is Penny's second year, right? He upset back there. I mean, he learned from Kirk, Matt, and Vic. Plus, he's smart himself. He sat back there and watched, man. The guy watched film like, okay, I'll give you a prime example. I love what you call that? Those home shows. I can watch that joint all day. Yeah, he is
You talking
watching.
about them home improvement show?
Yeah, I can watch that all day. Or people buying house stuff like that. I can watch that all day.
Property Brothers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that. Oh, Property Brothers. Home Again. You know, show like that. I can watch that all day. He watched film like that all day. That kid is not dumb. I mean, even the boy y'all hate on, Ritter, he watched film all day. He just had a bad fix because they did him wrong. But Penix, he
I
got
was
the
almost so much Arthur Smith thing with Redder though. Well, go ahead.
yeah, Penix got the IQ of a high class quarterback, and he got the arm. Then look, he got an offense around him. All he needs is the defense to stop people from going over 20, and it's a wrap. Cause last year, the
Yeah.
last 2 games, he scored over 30 points a game. And only way this team, I don't hope this, I don't wish this team mess up this year is injury. All I can see is injury messes
Mm-hmm.
up. That's the only way I see it.
Think about it. That man was averaging 10.9 yards a pass in
Yeah,
3 games. So that means that every pass he completed was a first down.
yeah,
And I ain't even cut y'all off. And he was just ranked number one right now. They say he was ranked number one on all his throws and stuff like that, his completions too.
yeah.
Yeah,
And he love the
he was
quarterback.
he was second from the time he got the starting job to the end of the season. In them 3 games, he was second only to, I think it was Jaden Daniels.
Daniels,
He,
yeah.
he was second only to him in yards per throw, yards per attempt, like, and in completion percentage.
Just like in college. It's the same thing with college. He was second, Daniel was first. But I'm
That's
telling you
right.
something else. Yeah,
You
I
name it,
found
that's
out.
right.
I'll tell you something else I found out. They had a top 10 rookie defensive player of the year. Guess who number 1 is? That they predict. Huh?
Who? Who
James
number one?
Pierce. Number
Oh,
1 is
James
James.
Pierce.
Yeah, and number 5 is Jalen. I like Falcons got 2 rookie defensive rookie they consider at the top 5. When you had that,
That's why I said earlier this year, man. Earlier this offseason, I said we might be looking at two defensive rookies of the year going back and forth with each other on the same team.
Hell
Yeah.
three. Hell three if you add in Xavier Watt.
Xavier Watts, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Shit, four. If you add in Billy Bowden.
If you add in my guy Billy Bowman Jr., yeah. It
Yeah,
for
but I think
I
they
think
will
with
put
Billy
Billy Bowman in
Bowman
nickel.
Jr. It gonna depend on how many snaps he get. He might not get as many snaps as we would like for him to
Right,
get.
right.
And then
Like,
I'll be watching that them I would say stimulus games. The games they you know what I'm talking about, the game they make up. Do you know I
Yeah.
see in the lineup? I see Nash and Skinner at wide receiver every time they play against anybody. And Skinner
Mhm.
always going down for the deep ball and running like touchdown.
Yeah, that's his game. He stretched the field.
see,
Hmm.
And
I
then
can see Skinner over Nash because Nash already 26 years old as a rookie. So I
but
think Skinner got the upside over Nash.
Yeah,
guess
he
what I see
already
on
got
defense?
bad credit.
I ain't
Guess
front
what I see
though.
on defense? I see Kobe Bryant on defense.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they gonna keep him.
oh
He
yeah.
probably be like the fifth
Of course, we gonna see
cornerback.
today. We gonna see
Listen,
what they talking about today,
if we
boy.
don't get Jair Alexander or Jalen Ramsey, Kobe Bryant is going to be next in line for CB2 behind Mike Hughes.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
was popping folks in the game. He was popping people.
See, yeah, he laid a hammer. See, my thing with Mike Hughes is Mike Hughes. He a physical. He got physical. Mike Hughes is like a physical cornerback. It just he like in coverage. He don't never get lost. He do a lot of POs, like knock the ball out. I want to see a lot more interceptions from him this year though, because I think for him, Mike Hughes got to stay healthy. Healthy is availability. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think Mike Hughes gonna have his own if he add more muscle weight, and you know what I'm saying, because he did a hell of a job last year. Just when we got mid season around like November and all that, he was hurt, man. We needed him. He was missed though, so that Saints game and all
Let,
that. Because I think he would have played. We would have lost that game.
let me ask you a question, William Amy, and after
Yes,
you
sir.
answer, I want everybody else to answer. Let me ask you this question. Let's say Mike Hughes,
Mm-hmm.
the awful,
Mm-hmm.
Arnold Ebiketie,
Mm-hmm.
Trice,
Yeah.
and Zach Harrison,
Yeah.
and who else was it?
Roro.
Rugeroro. All
Yeah.
right.
I ain't really worried about Brandon Dorless. I don't think he gonna probably make the squad. I don't know.
Let's say, yeah, Doyle. I think Doyle's gonna make it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doyle, Troy Anderson, Diablo, and Caden Ellis.
Mhm.
Let's say that lineup right there. Let's say that lineup gets the bulk of the snaps to start out, but the defense look like it's clicking. The defense look like it's clicking on all cylinders.
Mhm.
When would you expect to see more Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr.?
They should be in a rotation within it.
I think I give it like this when they start getting like chemistry down. I give it like around mid season. I'm gonna say like close to in the October. We're seeing like week 11, week 12, week 13. That's when you play them tough opponents and you got to get critical stops and keep keep explosive teams off the field and not have the offense. I give it like around mid season, bros. Then it'll click because right now, even though they said everybody said they know Jeff, I know Jesse Bates could get it. And it's up to age. I think AJ Terrell be straight, but it's up to like the new players we got on our roster to know it. Like Brandon Dorless, Zach Harrison. Them guys got to get to that playbook quick. I ain't worried about Jalen Walker because Jalen Walker's smart. That man, they already gave him credit. I ain't really heard about so much about James Pearson, but I give him like the week 10 or week 9 around that time that when we get closer to the like playing our tough opponents games like the Patriots and the Colts. I give them around that time because it take a team almost close to 2 months and a half to
Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Well, it's gonna have to be earlier than that. Let me say why. You got to think the first 5, 6 games down there playoff teams. Ain't no
Yeah.
way the defense can look bad against them. Shit, to see if we look bad against the first 5, 6 games against them playoff team mobile quarterbacks, and then
Mm.
the back end the schedule ain't that tough, we in trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
feel
might
you.
get fixed, but if we not coming out the gate outside of minicamp and everything else going on, if we ain't coming outside the gate and coming into the season clicking on something, we in trouble. That means
Yeah,
something ain't right.
I
Well,
agree. I feel,
Yeah, I
well,
agree
well,
with you. I agree with you because I ain't front. I ain't to cut y'all off. We that was our main problem. Like not getting to the quarterback and not containing the quarterbacks and not being disciplined. Got charity to stop mobile quarterbacks. We did struggle with that a lot. Like that pissed me off when we lost to Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears. But that was 2 years ago. But anyway, I don't even want to talk about the past. But I agree with you. We need to stop these mobile quarterbacks getting these plays extended and stop letting quarterbacks scramble
But
and have
what
extra
if?
yards.
But what if the defense is playing well against those first half of the team before the bye week and the ones after? What if
well,
they play?
well,
What if the defense playing well, but those rookies ain't getting number 20% of the snaps?
That's
well,
cool
then
well,
with
keep it
me.
like it is. As long as they are part of the rotation, as
Right,
long
long
as
as they
they out
part of the
there on third
rotation
down,
and
like,
everybody
but
playing as one, we good.
Yeah.
yeah.
exactly.
But
Wait, just talking
my
about
thing is
Jalen.
we do need more consistency from our front line and that terror that D line because you got to think about it. That's how the secondary make plays. If the defense and the line the front seven doing their job, the secondary and the middle linebackers gonna do their part. You feel me? But like I said, we need our edge rushers to set the tone. Like soon as the ball snap, don't even give teams like 2 or 4 seconds to even throw the ball. Like it's that ball should be out the hand 2.1 seconds 1 2. That thing should be out because we coming. You know what I'm saying? But we doing a lot of zone blitzes though. I did see our scheme a lot of 4-2-5s, 3-4s, and a little bit 4-3. Like Jeff Ober's gonna mix the whole package up. You feel me? But we got to stop teams from getting extended plays and having all day to read the field.
Yeah, he said he gonna fit in Jalen and James in there more, because the way they are doing so well in camp, he said he could see them be more and more involved. So I see them playing earlier. I don't see them playing in the middle of the season. I see them playing earlier. And
Well,
Xavier.
let me give you a scenario, Deshaun Caldwell. Let me give you a scenario here. Okay. Let's say let's say they not getting number like 25, 30% of the snaps, right? Which a lot of course we know that that don't sound right, right? But the
Right.
defense is clicking, but we still not getting sacks round week 6 and 7. Let's say we still ain't getting them sacks, but the defense is getting off the field on third downs. They keeping teams out of the end zone, but we still just not getting them sacks. Well, we got James Hill Jr. and Jalen Walker because we want to get sacked. We want to get to that quarterback. What you doing? What adjust? Are you making an adjustment or no?
There ain't no
Okay.
need to make adjustments. Just like this
Yeah.
year between weeks 1 and 9, we weren't getting no sacks, but we was winning, so they didn't make no adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, on where I put James and Jalen in there, and uh, at that time, just for bragging rights. Like, okay, we're gonna put them in to get sacks because we're gonna show you that we can sack. But we really don't need them in there if we doing good and we get out the field at third down. But
Right.
I still put them in there just for experience. That's it.
Exactly.
I won't put them in there because our defense do it good. I won't put them in there and force it. Cause like this, it's still rookies and they can make a mistake. And you got a well-oiled machine. You don't want to mess that up. So
And if we not getting sacks, and if we not
But
getting
you are
sacks,
getting turnovers. But you
and
are
we
getting
are getting
turnovers.
okay, that mean that I'm finna start taking away AK reps and giving them to James Pierce Jr. and Jalen Walker, and easily start creeping them into the more actively into the defense, because that mean that AK is still on the same thing that he's on. I don't get no sacks week 1 through 7, but week 8 through 18, I'm gonna get 5 or 6. Nope,
Mm.
okay, if
change
Trice
it up.
do good, if Trice do good this year, Do you think AK gone?
Man, listen.
I think AK gone regardless. I think
Yeah,
after this year, I think he
but
gone anyway.
I can see them keeping AK and then you having a 4-man rotation at AK, Trice, Walker, and Pierce once Floyd walk off after next season. If AK can stay consistent with at least 6 sacks, because that's what he been giving us 5.5, 6 sacks a
Yeah.
year. His only thing is the first half of the season he'll have 0. Second half of the season he'll have 5 to 6 sacks. We need that consistency from week 1 to week 18.
Well, I tell you
This,
this.
this what this,
Ali,
this why I think.
Ali,
Go ahead, Ishmael. Go ahead.
Ali, the defensive coordinator, I'm the defensive line coach. He gonna teach AJ how to really get the quarterback. Cause that man, everything he coached the defensive line, his line never made less than 40 sacks a year. So
I keep forgetting
believe,
about Leonard Floyd. I keep forgetting all about Leonard Floyd being on his damn team now.
yeah,
I keep forgetting
and this
about
right here. A lot of people last year and the last 5 years didn't know how to get to the quarterback because they didn't know how to work their position. Like, okay, if you see Floyd got so many ways to get to the quarterback. A lot of our players only got one way because the defensive line coach we had never taught them nothing but one way. Ollie teaching them so many ways. He keeps saying, "We're gonna get the quarterback." He said, "We're gonna attack, 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 attack."
it. Yeah,
So when
it,
you
it
attack the
really
ball,
ain't about what he was teaching them. It's about what he was telling. It's about what he was assigning them to do. That's
right,
what that. That's what the problem was, and that's why I think there was a disconnect with the defensive line and the defensive line coach because I don't think that they liked how he was telling them to play. I don't think he liked it. Now, 'cause the thing, what people forget about with defenses is, yeah, you call plays on defense, but the defensive line pretty much go. They pretty much go based off of what they feel is more appropriate for what they see when they line up. Like the middle linebacker, he gonna go up to somebody like, hey, this that and hey, they in a split, they got a split backfield. Hey, they might be play action to the left. So if a stunt is supposed to be performed on this particular play on the left side, but they know that the fake might come from the left, now the defensive line gonna make an adjustment. Now that stunt might come from the right side because they gonna try to catch the quarterback on their blind side when he turn his body for to make that the fake that handoff. They want to be already up in his ass, pause, but they want to be up in his ass already when he turned to fake that ball. So the defensive line is going to make an adjustment all on their own, separate from the linebacker group, from the defensive back group. They're going to make an adjustment all on their own. So if
I
the
tell you another
defensive
thing.
line coach, if the defensive line coach is if he ain't on the same page with his defensive line group, it's going to be a disconnect.
I tell you something else. One thing I learned, I can go back to Drew, not Drew Brees. What's his name? Um, Rogers. When we played Rogers for the championship game,
Mm-hmm.
our defensive line kept tagging him.
Mm-hmm.
Even our cornerback tagging him. If you keep hitting a quarterback, I don't care what quarterback. It could be Holmes, it can be Burrow. They hold time it off.
Mm-hmm.
And we got some dogs now. I mean, some real dogs that can. If they don't sack them, they gonna hit them. And I don't care
That pressure
who.
in the middle is very important. The pressure up the middle is very important.
Right,
If a quarterback can, if you get pressure with, this is the issue we had in 2024. The edge guys were generating pressure. We had some of the highest pressure rate edge rushers in the league. The problem was they couldn't get home because the quarterback could step up in the pocket way too often to escape the pressure. That's why Grady not here no more. For that reason right there. And when you go back and look at film, a lot of the times, Grady and David Onyemata weren't playing on the field at the same time. Most of the time, it was David Onyemata playing with somebody else and Grady playing with somebody else. And you saw them play together here and there on the field. So that's why David Onyemata still here, because when he played, he generated more pressure than Grady. Grady was towards the bottom of the league, y'all, in pressure rate. And even though it ain't his job to get sacks, as Big Will would say, even though that ain't his job per se, he's still supposed to generate pressure.
Right.
He's still supposed to collapse he's still supposed to push the pocket. Even though he ain't necessarily a push the pocket defensive tackle, he's more of a technique guy where he's gonna use a technique move to, to fill a gap, stay in that gap, and then attack. That's his game. He wasn't even doing that. So
Think about it. Grady Jarrett got tired of being a 6'3", 305 nose tackle.
basically,
But we got some big guys this year. I mean, because a lot of guys we had gonna gain a lot of weight, and I believe we're gonna push the pocket this year.
you gotta be able to push that pocket. The edge guys will get home more so than they did last year if we get that pocket pressure. Now, AK or Jonathan Rogers he said AK bring pressure consistently, and this is why I think he's going no matter what this offseason. Now, the only way he ain't gone is if he lead the league in sacks and he the damn and he ain't just the defensive player of the year, but he breakout player of the year or some shit like that. That unless that happens, if he's just a consistent guy for us, well, he go get 7 to 10 sacks or something like that. He generating that high pressure like he did last year. He gonna be a good trade piece, y'all. Because think about it.
Don't get no trucks in Floyd. I don't see it.
He gonna be a good trade piece because on the offensive side of the ball, you ain't got nobody that you can trade after if you play everybody this year. You ain't got nobody that you can trade. You can't trade Pitts. You're not gonna trade Drake London. You're not gonna trade Bijan. I mean, Mooney, he'll have one more year left, but you probably, if you do trade Mooney, you're not trading Mooney and you're not really gonna do a player for player trade. You're gonna trade for picks. Same thing with Tyler Algier. Tyler Algier he'll be a free agent. So you're gonna have a good trade piece on somewhere on the team. On the other caddy, if he generate that pressure he was generating last season, and he gets some sack, and he double up on them sacks, he gonna be a good trade piece.
Yeah, the only thing about AK is consistency. Can you be consistent and not just during the second half of the season?
Yeah, I believe because like this a lot. Like I said before, what's his name? Start with the L, the defensive tackle, London. He gained some weight.
Oh yeah,
He
Carolina.
gained some weight. Who else?
All of them, all the entire defensive line, they made all of them beef up.
Yeah.
They made every last one of them gain weight.
And then I saw him in practice, and when they hit that damn dummy, boy, I feel sorry for the quarterback this year, boy.
What's a good what's a good way to, because if they put all that weight on before they really got to working out with that weight on them, how they keep the weight on?
Oh,
what's the best way to keep on the weight?
I think the stupid way to say it is that you work out and you eat some more.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Cause that you don't want to overfeed them. Cause if they overeat, they'll gain too much weight.
yeah,
So I'm just curious to know with the big boys, because I know with linebackers, I already know. Hell, we goddamn eat we on a protein diet so goddamn heavy, but we basically we dream about steaks and burgers and all that shit. But see, we hitting the weights hard too. Linebackers can hit the weights hard because we
yeah.
can burn the fat faster than the big boys can. So I wonder how they do it for the big boys when they putting on that weight like that and they trying to keep it on, but they're not trying to give them to be overweight.
I mean, I see some of the people on the opposite side getting bigger too. And I ain't talking about just the line.
Your
You see
print
what I
kill.
see?
That what Deshaun saying. He saying he done seen some with that weight on.
Yeah, I mean, I like this. I ain't gonna say it's just Raheem. I think it's both of the assistant coaches. They beefing the both sides up. They trying to they trying to hurt somebody this year. I
Straight
just
up.
they okay. We got the speed. We got the power. Now all we gotta get the mental. As soon as we get the mental in, we're gonna be untouchable. Cause on paper, we're the best team in the NFL.
I think so,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Without anybody getting out there and proving it yet, we just saying on paper.
Yep. On
On
paper.
on, on paper, this look like the team that everybody gonna be like, damn, we got to go up against that team. Well, it's like I said earlier. AK, Trice, Zach Harrison, those guys are gonna make the difference, y'all, on how good this team really gonna be. Because even if let's say the offense struggle a little bit, let's say they struggle a little bit early, the defense is gonna be what still win us games if the rotating guys can come in and be just as effective as Jalen Walker, James Pierce Jr., Arnold Ebike. If Zach Harrison and them guys can rotate in and be just as effective as those guys, that's gonna keep us in games to get us in field goal range so we can win with a field goal or be up by a couple scores with 4 minutes left on the clock, which as Falcon fans looking at 4 minutes left on the clock and we up 2 points and we already going to the goddamn store to get a 4 ounce to drink our woes away because we just know we gonna let the other team drive down the field and get in field goal range for 3. We just know it's gonna happen. But this year, we might have that defense together. We might have that defense that can have 4 minutes left on the clock and put a team away, and we win by them couple points. The opposite of what we've been doing years past.
This is the 60th anniversary. I feel like we're gonna stung a lot of people because the way this year been coming together, a lot of secrecies are being told, and little bit by little, it start unveiling the closer we get to the season. I mean, you already see the Kirk sabotage on this side. Then you hear the shit by Pitts on this side. Then you got to keep on bringing up Tyler. When Kirk and Pitts go down, they got to put Tyler up. They try to put all these smoke in a mirror to hide what they finna do to the NFL this year. And
Yeah,
I see
yeah. I
none but magic.
it's smoke and mirror, man. It's smoke. It's sleight of hand. Because what a lot of what escape a lot of people's minds is you already got Pitts on fifth year. So we know if he play out this season, you either gonna do two things in 2026. You either gonna let him walk in the free agency or you gonna give him a contract. Tyler Algier gonna be a free agent after this year if you don't trade him. So
Right?
two of those, or one of those two guys, it's a very, very high probability that they will be traded by the bye week. I mean, by not the bye week, by the trade deadline. I mean, it's a very good chance one of those two guys gonna be traded. It's probably gonna be Tyler Algier.
Yeah, the Falcons like this. The person that we like the most, that be the one that they get rid of.
That'd be the one to get rid of.
Think about it.
You know, think about it.
Yeah.
Everybody like Matt. Everybody like Julio gone. Everybody like Grady gone.
But like people gotta understand though, cause then we're looking at the like when it came to Julio Jones wasn't going nowhere until he went out there begging for more money and disrespected the franchise on live TV and then gonna say he ain't no.
They
Bruh,
got
let's just keep it a book, bruh. If Shannon Sharp calling you in the middle of the day, 9 times out of 10 he on TV.
Yeah, I know that was cap.
But for him to say he ain't no, bruh, stop it. Bruh, stop it. Just I understand if he was on his show now, but he on first take. You already know first take on TV first thing in the morning.
You know what? I'm saying like this. A lot of you players are acting like females to me because you saw how he was pounding when he said it. Yeah, he ain't called me back. What? That ain't your man. He ain't to call you.
Man,
That's your
I'm gonna
employee.
keep this. I'm gonna keep this 100 day, Sean. I'm gonna keep this a complete. Y'all know I'm an avid Julio Jones supporter and fan. Yeah, while everybody been jumping on him and getting on him, I've been the one saying, "Oh man, y'all forget. I forgive you, Julio. I forgive you. You came in here. You came in here on a heist, and y'all mute yourselves. It's a lot of bad background now. But you came in here, you pulled a heist, and you got out of here scot free with some money. I said,
Yep.
I forgive you. I forgive you, Julio. You got your money. I don't care about you getting your money. Get your money. Then you go on national. You went on TV and said what you said. I forgave you for that. I cussed you out real good about going to Tampa, but then I forgave you for that. And I've been saying, hey man, y'all leave Julio alone, man. Y'all let Julio and Arthur, y'all let them figure that out. At some point, they'll figure it out. But
I
then
mean, they gonna come together. They gonna come together.
they're
I'm
gonna
not worried
come
about
together
that.
at some point. Like I
No,
said, Bret Hart went
no,
back to Vince
it's gonna be
McMahon, so
this year.
anything is possible.
I said before the season over, they gonna get back together. I
But
said,
then, y'all, I watched that damn podcast. And something that I kind of thought I already knew about Julio, but now I'm for certain about Julio. Julio is still very immature. But I ain't talking about immature as far as his attitude or his character, the way he carries. He's very immature, as in I think he's still very ignorant to how the real world works.
Did you just describe Cam Newton?
bingo.
He's still very ignorant to how the real world works. This is something I tell the young athletes when I'm speaking to young athletes. This is something I tell them. Something you're gonna have in common with everybody around you when you go to play college ball is you're all going to be coddled and babied like a motherfucker. So if you do make it to that next level, you're gonna be a boy going into a man's game. And
Correct.
it's gonna be up to the camp that you keep around you. It's gonna be up to them to help you grow up because you ain't gonna do it on your own because you've been coddled and babied all your young adult life because you are athlete. You gonna be the one that get it that change everybody's life in the family. You finna change lives. You the breadwinner. You finna be the man. So they gonna coddle you. They gonna baby you. Schools gonna baby you and coddle you. Your team, your friends, you gonna have a lot of yes men. You're not gonna be able to truly grow the fuck up before you make it to that next level. I think what done happened with Julio is he done completely skipped over the growing up process. He's
Like my
still a kid. You can tell he still got a bit of an adolescent mind a bit when
like
it
my
comes to this real world shit. Because when that's why Harry and Roddy looked at him kind of funny when they were like when he was talking about Arthur Blank and Harry asked him like, so is there any reconciliation possible? And he was, oh, I'm good. That's why Harry looked at him like, really?
you a grown ass
Okay.
man, dog.
Yeah, you a grown ass man. What you mean? You good? Like this the team that drafted you. This the team that paid your motherfucking ass twice. This the team that went to bat for you. This the team. I mean, this the team that gave you your opportunity. How do you not leave it a opening for reconciliation? How do you not leave a window open to make amends? But I kind of think I already knew that about Julio, y'all, because this motherfucker used to like to go fishing during OTAs every time the off season came up. He out on a boat fishing. Like, come on, man. You got to grow the fuck up, Julio. Now I'm still not like everybody else. I forgave you. I forgive you. But bruh, you got to grow the fuck up, young fella.
I'm like you, Blackberry. I'm not mad at him. I just don't. It's just like the stupidity get me because your pride sometimes fuck you up. And when you got enablers in your ear talking about, man, don't punk out, man. Stand your ground. And you stand your ground over.
Right.
That's dumb. Have your own mind. And like, all right, I messed up. Okay. I mean, Arthur did bring me in the league and everything. So I appreciate the Falcon. I don't care your friends talking about, oh, you lamed out. Fuck them. That man gave you opportunity and you rich because of him. So you can call me a lame all you want to. I still got my money. What you got? Not a damn thing. But your mouth just talking.
Accountability dead now. Don't nobody care about being held accountable. They want you to treat them how they feel.
Yeah. I mean, not how long that was, man. Man, yeah. You need to get over that. Because I just still believe he got dumb homies around him. Yes, boys. Man, don't go out there, man. And don't apologize, man. You're going to be a lame. I had homework like that. I cut them off. Call me a lame. And you probably my boy because something stupid like that. Cause he know he wrong, and you can see it in their face in the podcast. But he don't want to admit it because it's pride.
He should have spent more time in Atlanta in the off season and less time in Alabama because we already know them folks. No disrespect to folks from Alabama, by no means, but we all know they a little off.
A little.
And I can say that because I got family from Alabama, and they know they throw the fuck off. They know they a little slow in it. So
I got turned
I'm
off on
just saying.
word, man. Turned off on word, man. I remember growing up. My uncle took us pictures all the time. He turned around, he said, "Look, these right here, your cousins." I'm like, man, where the fuck these 5 niggas come from? I ain't never seen these niggas in my life.
You said he fine, nigga. Hey man, it's been a good conversation, man. We're gonna go ahead and start wrapping it up. I'm finna go in Sam's Club and get me $1.29 hot dog meal. You can't beat a Sam's Club lunch. You can't beat it.
You better
We
stop eating
gonna
that
go.
pasta.
You know what I'm saying?
It's kosher dogs. It's Sam. Them kosher.
Yeah, Coach Apostle.
It ain't killed me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Deshaun. Go ahead, Deshaun. Go ahead, Deshaun. Give me last word.
Well, it was my birthday weekend. My birthday on Saturday. I'm gonna
Happy
try to do
birthday,
it
my
big.
boy.
Thank you. I'm gonna try to do it big. I haven't celebrated my birthday. Well, I did last year with the girl, but it was alright. But I'm doing it with some friends I ain't seen in years, and I'm gonna stay blessed. I want everybody to stay blessed on here. Gonna be a good year for the Falcons. Look out for the surprise, because it's sabotage year. Look out for the surprise. And thank you again for letting me win.
Hashtag sabotage. It's all hey, sabotage. All right, go ahead, Joseph Texas boy. With that
Oh
bad audio.
man.
That
Oh
audio is
man.
trash.
Hey man. I'm in the building, man. I'm in the building. But yeah, man. Hey man. The future bright for Atlanta, man. Don't put too much emphasis on Kirk Cousins, man. Don't put too much emphasis on what this media talking about, because obviously they don't do their research when it comes to Atlanta, man. But hey, man, you already know the new era is here. The Atlanta Falcons will rise in 2025 and beyond.
Shit
It don't
don't
matter if it
rhyme,
don't
man.
rhyme. It don't matter if it don't rhyme.
I can't say it if it don't rhyme, motherfucker.
But hey, man, yeah, Blakberry, as always, man. I love coming on the show. You know, hey, man,
Appreciate
don't be surprised, man. In 2025, man, I take my head out my ass, man, and do come up with my own podcast, man. And I want you to come on if I do, man. For sure. I want
Man,
to have you on
hey,
as a guest.
I'm there for it, man. And if you do it, trust me, whatever you need to help you get the ball rolling, I'm here for you, my guy. Cause you damn sure one that can take off with that shit. I mean,
Christian Lewis say Julio may be your fourth Blakberry. Foley is just down the road from Tillman's. He just
Well,
might. He just could. He might be some related. He might be.
Might be.
He might be some related.
the Jet and Blackberry family.
tell me.
Hey man, I just want to say, man, rise up. They have a great
Right.
defensive season, a great offensive season. I want to see them rookies be very productive. I want to see our quarterback come out there, man, and play like he need to play, man. And we might be seeing a little, Super Bowl run. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yup. Hey, this is it. This the year to do it, man. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to stand on that shit. If you think this team can go compete and contend for a championship, don't be afraid to say that shit. Somebody, they got to hear us saying. If they hear us saying it,
Yeah.
maybe they'll believe it too.
Playoffs bound.
By the way, Raheem, come on in 30 minutes, man. Prayer conference for everybody to tune in, man.
Press conference about to come on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for it. Let's see what kind of lies Raheem let out in mouth today.
Oh
I'm really
man,
good.
not home team, man.
Hey, I don't mind him lying. I like it when he lie. Because if he lying, he trying. That's how I look at it.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
Tell
Tell
me
me
lie,
lies.
tell me lie. Hey, lie to me, goddamn, cause when you surprise me and it feels good. I'm gonna remember that lie, and I'm gonna remember why you lied to me, and I'm gonna say thank you,
The
thank
first
you
thing
for
come out of my
lying
mouth,
to
I
me.
say, Kirk doing good today. He threw the ball real good today and everything. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And that motherfucker probably ain't gonna even pick up a damn football today.
They should be wearing the helmet.
Hey man, appreciate everybody that came through when they came through, and everybody that's gonna come through when they come through. Y'all make sure y'all do the damn thing, man, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Hit that like button and do your boy a favor and hit that share button too. Share this to your Instagram or your Twitter or your Facebook, all that good shit, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tonight. I think it might be a Lady Birds or AFN show tonight. Not sure. But it's a very good chance it could be. So make sure you tune in to Atlanta Falcon Nation later on tonight. You got Miss Christy Lewis and Miss Pam, who was in the chat today. They are Lady Birds AFN, so they just might be doing a show tonight. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. And y'all get ready for this website launch. I'm about to launch the website. My developer, me and him finna talk. We gonna talk later on tonight, and we gonna come up with a date. Hopefully, it's this month. I wanna launch this month. So I'm meeting with the developer tonight, and we gonna set up a date. But one thing I do know is that I'm starting a raffle. I'm gonna do a summer giveaway. Okay, and we gonna do this summer giveaway every month up until the month of September. August will be the last month we do it, but we gonna do a home team feast giveaway. The way that you enter the raffle is you go on Instagram, you look up Blakberry Lyrics. That's Blakberry no C, just the K. Blakberry Lyrics on Instagram, and you subscribe to the channel. That's how you get entered into the raffle. Okay, we gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna play the ad at the end of the show here. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for the ad so you can see what's in store for you if you were to win. When you enter the raffle, and y'all make sure y'all do the damn thing. Continue to support your boy. I gotta make sure I do something for the loyal compadres and compadres that come through and show your boy love since day one. So this my way of giving back to y'all. We gonna do the summer giveaway, y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Appreciate you, Deshaun Coswell, the rest of the panel that came on
Don't
today.
forget the music.
What'd you say, Deshaun?
Don't forget the music.
Oh yeah, hey, listen. I got if you listen to the intro, I'm gonna be getting up with some local artists like this Sean Coswell and a few other guys, and we finna make some magic happen, man. We gonna try to get together, do a video for that opening theme song. We gonna try to get together and do something. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that too. Also, we got a home team anthem that's being produced by the Loch Ness with Atlanta Falcon Nation. He got that's gonna drop at some point, but he making sure he keep me on my toes about it. So y'all make sure y'all do the damn thing, man, and continue to support. Hold on, we got the lady bird AFN. She said, tune in the lady bird AFN tonight. Please like and subscribe to Atlanta Content Creators. So Miss Pam, she has confirmed there will be a show tonight. Lady Birds of AFN will be on tonight. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to that tonight on Atlanta Falcon Nation on
I will.
YouTube. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Y'all make sure y'all make it do what it do. Kiss your mamas and be a good person. Catch me on the flip side. Home team.
Home team. What's happening, home team? It's your boy Blakberry Lyrics coming to let you know about the summer giveaway that we're having with the home team with Blakberry. That's Blakberry, no C, just the K. If you want to be a part of this giveaway, have a chance to win some free stuff, you got to go to Instagram and subscribe to Blakberry Lorex on Instagram and enter the raffle for your chance to win.